Oh my gosh, we found him! The man with the moves! It's Jagger, everyone! He's got the moves like! Thank you for coming to my video. I feel that, bro. I really, truly do. Where even is it? I don't... Oh, there it is. Gray's Autonomy. Let's go. Let's find out more about our favorite strong and silent type. Gray, you come from the city, don't you? Yeah. No need to be so standoffish, mate. You're allowed to talk, you know. Don't usually bother with trivial stuff. So, you have a wife, don't you? Do you want to go and see her? Fine either way. Come on, that's no good. She'll want to see you. You can always drop in while you're giving your report for the lost numbers. Yeah. You kept all that about the lost numbers quiet, didn't you? I told you I don't talk about unimportant stuff. Can't believe this bloke. Let's have it out then. Proposal. Let's go and see this wife of yours. I'm taking your silence as a yes. Good work, team. Let's go. Awesome. Lovebirds. Does he just genuinely not talk a whole lot? Or does he maybe have like a not so happy marriage situation that we're about to impose on? I kind of feel bad if that's the case. Okay, alright, so we got two different marks on the map here. Which one of these is for the quest? We don't even have the quest tracked. I don't think either of these are related to what we're doing. There's a potential this one might be. There we go. This will require, yep, add the necessary hero. Look at that, it does it all for me. I don't even have to engage with it. Okay, that way. Literally the direction we just came from. While we're in the area, do I actually need to check this light source? Because we know it's not the right one. Ooh, no X on this one at all. The real box has to be here somewhere, though. I forgot what the instructions were. Weren't we supposed to find a light that had 7 lights on it or something like that? I've been on the lookout for it. I mean, granted, I haven't been looking closely or with a critical eye. But I've tried to keep in mind to be looking around for 7 lights. Is that something I made up? Did I imagine those instructions? Is that something I completely fabricated in my own mind? And there was never any instructions about there being 7 lights? Should we, like, just verify that real quick before we go any further? I know we got this whole other thing with doing with Gray. And look, I'm interested in getting into that, but real quick here, which one was that? It wasn't a burning curiosity. It was probably going to be... Oh, it's gotta be an active quest, doesn't it? Unsolved riddle. Oh! 15... At foot of 15 light. I see. Okay, first off, the number was 15, not 7. And then that's probably referring to the height of the light, not actually a number of lights. Oh, I feel a bit foolish now. In that case, what we should have been looking for was a really tall light this whole time. Possibly. But then again, they don't use foot in this. They don't use feet, I should say. They use metry, which we're all just kind of assuming is like a meter, but I guess there's no definitive way of knowing that for sure. Looks like we're getting somewhere. We've got to start thinking about our next move, so keep contact to a minimum. Got it. Oh. Huh. See you then. Brew? What kind of a name is Brew? You're home. I'm sorry, I didn't go to meet you. No problem. It's only a flying visit. Oh, is it? Oh, it is it? Anyway, I see you've brought your friends, so I'll get dinner. Oh, but first, let me introduce myself. I'm Rosanna. Pleased to meet you. Whip. Oh, I know who you are. He never shuts up about you. Really? Don't flatter yourselves. That doesn't make us buddies, got it? Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's go. What's with all this bluntness? Aren't you supposed to at least like this woman? What do you say to that, Gray? But it's true, we are partners, to put it in terms you'd understand. Oh, before I forget, a work thing came up for you, Gray. What thing? Request from Monica. I'll take you there. Monica? Monica and I are good friends. This way, just follow me. I can't get a feel on these two. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Does he, like, open up to her and her alone, and he's just sort of a quiet in the face of other living beings type person? Is that what it is? He feel awkward around other people, but she brings out the best in him, that little light inside, she makes it shine. Well, that was concerning. Always a little bit concerning. Remember to save often, folks. Where are you going, Rosanna? Here is fine. Rosanna, you came! We waiting for you, and you bring Gray, too. I did. What's going on, Mr. Salmon? Do you want something from us? That's right! Drum Drum is apprentice of Salmon, and we have favor to ask. It's true! Out with it, then. Please allow Drum Drum to explain. Right now, Drum Drum and Master Pawn working on Levness repair and getting ship ready. It's very important job, ordered by Monica. Get to the point. We have troubling lack of material in recent day. Do you want us to scrounge some up for you? That long and short of it. So this is the kind of stuff... So this kind of stuff is your job. I thought it was just to point guns at us. So, what are these materials you need? Oh, you know Hollis, the doctor? What about him? He has some things in stock that these two would like you to get a hold of. What, go to the doctors? Could you not have gone and done that yourselves? When we walk out in public, there are always annoying people who say all kind of things to us. They do, don't they? And then you have the conservatives and the hardliners. So we'd like to ask you to do it. What is this? It's sending out suitably powerful friends to do a job for you, to keep annoying loudmouths quiet. That's what it is. If Gray's on the case, people will think twice about interfering, yes? Yes, exactly. I'll go too. There are things I'd like to talk about. Okay. Then we'll go too. Glad to hear it. My husband would be a little tactless, so I'd appreciate it if you'd help him out. You talk too much. Let's go. He's a bit tactless. He's a bit moody as well.
Everyone's getting along.
Dare I say, maybe even a little bit cringe. The brooding loner type is very overplayed. It works if you're actually a brooding loner, but if you're like an annoying neckbeard who thinks he's going to be cool by being a brooding loner, you're just kind of obnoxious. Don't do that. It's not endearing, it won't make people like you. Also, yeah, I thought this was the doctor's office. Rosanna can't seem to make up her mind about where she wants to go. Into this door, though, is apparently where we're headed. Sup, Doc? Just hanging out in here. Got his computer system. I thought that was a massive subwoofer on the table. Oh, you lot, what's going on? We came to take the stuff back to Salmon's place. Where is it? Wow, he doesn't beat around the bush. Oh, Gray, I didn't see you there. He came to pick up the materials you have. Rosanna too, eh? Got yourselves a real troublemaker here, folks. What kind of trouble? Rosanna, you're a right firecracker. I guess I can't refuse, given the debt I owe you. Let's pack it up with that prattle. Hand over the goods and we'll go. Okay, fine. We'll get it delivered to you, don't worry. Thank you, Doctor. Should we really be doing this? Nothing to worry about. I'll send it to you by a route that no other factions will be watching. Then let's get back. No, Gray, wait. There's something I want you to do. Take down some pipotos on Great Sword Hilt and get me some medicine ingredients. I'm short-staffed at the minute, and it's hard to keep our ingredients stocked up. I can do that. I'll get it done soon. I'd like to chat with a good doctor a while, so you be careful out there, okay? We'll go with you. It'll be easy with all of us on the case. Sure, why not? I have a feeling that maybe we were expected, or perhaps it was anticipated, that we would do this quest before the city moved, so that the sword's hilt would be right outside the front doors, as opposed to an actual fast travel away. Is that what we're after right here? Yeah, it's these little guys. No, there we go. These little guys specifically. We don't want to fight everything in the mountain that moves. Oh, good. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for involving them in the fight. That's just one of them. We could possibly get out of this without fighting two of them if we're all a little bit cautious. Oh, look at that. It pops into the ground. Isn't that adorable? No! No, we shall not! The fight was over! Why are we fighting this thing now? Jeez! We almost did that ourselves. We're very over-leveled, never mind. I always get a little bit excited, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're so powerful and so good at the game. And then it clicks and I realize that no, we're not. We're just OP. Okay, side topple, whatever that is, whatever this is, and he's immediately dead. It's fun. So that's really all we needed from here, and I don't think there's anything left to explore around here. I think we pretty thoroughly explored this on our last couple of visits. But they keep talking about some sort of Giga Chad beast that lives back here. And I think we actually have to have or overhear a few conversations about it, and then have a fireside chat before it appears. But I wanted to just come over here and see if we could perchance spot it. I don't think it's that thing. Because that's just like a level 89, and I don't believe that that would... By the way, these things are level 88, we're level 87. I was curious to see, like, what kind of XP gains we could get off of one of these. Might go ahead and fight a couple of them and see what we end up with. I have a side break and a side... Okay, so was that just about 1,000? Sorry, I just realized that I have a side topple and a side break, and if I do those in the right order, assuming they actually land, there's my break, and there's my topple. So I could do a break and topple all by myself, and then it's just up to my friends to do the final step. Maybe if I go into my settings, I can find something that'll do a launch, and then I can do that by myself as well, and then I can be sort of an all-in-one powerhouse. That would be pretty swell. Also, in case you haven't noticed, these things die very quickly. Very, very quickly. It takes no time at all. And they... oh. I wasn't paying close enough attention to see what our XP gain was. We definitely did not thoroughly explore this area, though. And I think that before that was just because, looking at it, it looks like the whole map is already filled in. I'm fighting a level 90, and I don't know if we've ever fought anything that's a level 90 before. So this is kind of fun. Problem is, I'm trying to get beside the darn thing, though, so I can do my side topple. And every time I'm in a position where the game says, yes, that's the side... someone in the team inevitably moves, and it changes who it's attacking. I can't get the shot anymore. So that's the side break, followed by a side topple. And then if anyone could do anything else on top of that, that'd be swell. Oh, it's done. Did someone do it and I wasn't paying attention? Yay, we did it! Oh, and somebody just max ranked. We got 4,000 XP, so that's not too shabby. Very decent, everyone. Pats on the back all around. I think it was Mio, it looked like? Yeah. That's Life Sage maxed. Okay. So we really only have, it looks like, the one locked hero left. And then whoever the next DLC one's gonna end up being. The problem I'm having right now with this class is that it's so easy to deal so much damage and draw so much aggro right at the start of a fight that it's very likely you might end up dying or very close to dying really quick. Which, I mean, as you can see, Senna's health was really low just then. It's coming back up now. Fortunately, it looks like Lanz is drawing the fire for us. But yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Jeez, we can defeat a level 90 faster than we can get into chain attack. And that was 4,000 XP. Pretty quick for 4,000. Didn't we once get 20,000 from a dragon, though? Like, if we just de-level and then we go back and repeatedly fight the dragon, aren't we kind of better off? Alright, everybody, I'm back from my expedition hunting birds. A little bit closer to my next level. Actually, we're about halfway there, which is impressive, and we might have some bonus XP as well. We managed to do what you asked. Is this what you needed? Perfect, thank you. You made quick work of that. I guess your old hands at it. And the materials? Already transported out of here, no worries about that. I see. Where's Rosanna? She's probably gone home. That would make sense. Well, shall we go and see her? Yeah, let's. I mean, should we ask Gray first? Because, like, it's also his house. He didn't really ask us to go over there. We've sort of just invited ourselves into his home. He might not want us there. I mean, what if he wants to spend some time alone with his wife? I guess they wouldn't know anything about that. It's a weird little corner of the city over here. Just wanted to come check it out. I wasn't sure if I'd ever been there before, but I guess I have. Then you can go upstairs here, but to what end? There's nothing up here. I guess it's just for flavor. So you can see, look at this. We made an upstairs. A lot's going on in the world. What's going on in here? What even is this place? Oh, it seems to be locked. This one is not openable. One of these doors is operable, and it is locked. I wonder what function it serves. Mayhaps we'll find out in the future. Sounds like a mystery to me. You're home, I see. Yeah. Dinner's ready. Would you like some? Can we? I wouldn't have offered otherwise. No need, I'm heading back out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Always thought partners would be nicer to each other. It's fine, this is just who he is. If you say so. But take care of your old bones, you hear? I know what you're like. That's my line. Don't throw your back out. What does that mean? None of your business. I'll be fine, dear. I'm an engineer, and a very popular one at that. But I always know where to come back to. Okay, then. I won't be home for a while, but I know. You'll see. I'll take down those idiots and get the city back on stable ground soon enough. I know. I'll be doing my part to help as well. I've no idea what's going on, but at least they seem to be getting along. We get along fine. Gray has trouble expressing himself, but he likes you, you know. Is that true, Gray? Do you like us? I can tolerate you when you're not being a nuisance. I promised him, my late friend. Well, that took a turn. Look after him, will you? Leave him with us. We'll keep him fed and watered. Wait, there's something I forgot to say. What? You can take your eye patch and mask off when you're in the city. No one's going to be surprised to see your face at this point, are they? I'll think about it. Gray took his... Wait, what's underneath his mask? Quest complete, but what's underneath his mask? That was a beautiful quest. Had nothing to do with... Gray? Gray? Come here, Gray. Turn around. Stop walking away from me, Gray. I'm trying to see your... Well, I mean, that's a sight to be sure. But I really... Let's get him cornered here. Oh my goodness, Gray, look at me. Gray, look up. Look down here at Senna. Senna is not this short. Look eye to eye with me, Gray. I'm trying to do a thing here. You're a handsome fellow. Hello, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at that facial hair. You know what he has? He has Zeke energy. Is Gray Zeke related? Is Gray the grandson, great many times grandson of Zeke and possibly Pandora? Pandoria is her name, I believe. He's a good-looking guy. I can't get over that. What is this? What's going on here?
Hey, dearest. Got a minute for me?
Oh my gosh, maybe
Sure.
this is the Ascension quest.
What's going on?
You remember what we talked about?
So help me, Gray. You mind sparing us the scowl? You're making them nervous.
I highly doubt that.
No, actually you are.
There you have it. There's no helping this guy. Stubborn as they come, he is.
Oh, yeah. You were, married, weren't you?
Oh, I didn't know you knew each other.
This lady, she's Gray's partner, right?
Yes, that's right. What about babies? You guys got any babies?
Yeah,
So it seems that even the unflinching Gray can be caught unawares.
can we be done with the tomfoolery? Just tell me what you wanted, and quick.
It's about the investigation. It was still ongoing until recently, but
Wait. Someone could overhear us if we do this here. I'll prepare a secure location. We can talk in more detail then.
What are we even talking about?
Nothing that concerns you.
Actually, I'm thinking of asking for their help.
What?
They've been very cooperative in matters like this one. I think you'll find their assistance beneficial.
But I will I? Well, all right.
Right then. Rosanna, you can fill them in.
sure thing. Thanks, Monica.
Payback for treason. Oh, I am intrigued. I'm intreasoned. Ooh, I regret that. I wish I could take that back more than you wish I could take it
Nobody
back.
should bother us here. Now let's hear it.
Okay. Well, we've been investigating for a while, and we discovered some suspicious activity from some of our own city folk.
What suspicious activity?
My husband here initially asked me if I could do something about the hardliners' aggressive policies.
We knew those guys were up to no good, so we were trying to take precautions.
Well, listen to this. Apparently, the hardliners might be using city technology to nefarious ends. It sounds like something was stolen from R&D. And we expect that that something will be abused to further their goals. Now, we can't say what those are exactly.
What could have driven them to this?
You have to understand, this place isn't as monolithic as it might seem. Some folks take a really inflexible stance towards issues they might have, no matter how small. That's the long and short of it.
Yes, it's just that this time, the problems have come to a head somewhat. We like to avoid unrest within the city as much as is reasonably possible. So I asked my husband for guidance. And additionally, I figured that you might lend your assistance as well.
Oh, I see. So that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course we'll help.
Although you know you could have come to us with this in the first place, right, Gray? Sorry about my husband. You know, he's not the most communicative type. Understatement of the year.
Huh. It just struck me. Gray's all wrinkly, but you're not.
Lands!
Oh, you're right. I'm a lot younger than he is, so that's certainly part of it. Right, honey? Come on, talk to us, Gray. Communication. You must have heard of it, at least. I know he looks like a right grump, but he's a good bloke, really. That furrowed brow comes with age, too, I'm sure.
Do I have to endure this much longer?
Now I get it. I did wonder how a guy like Gray could cope in a place like this. You keep him on the straight and narrow. Oh dear, you really think so? In any case, those things you collected also seem to have gone for a walk.
So in short, you want us to take them back by force?
There you go again, just asking for trouble. No need, I'm sure we can resolve this amicably. What I wanted to ask you is to collect some more Origin shards. They're valuable things, and we'll be in deep trouble if we run out. We've got an approximate location, so let me give you that first.
We can handle this, no problem.
Looks like we're doing this, G-Dog. Time to saddle up.
Yes.
I'll do some looking myself as well, I reckon.
Don't throw your back out.
That should be my line. You're always so reckless.
I know. I know.
So Gray's what passes for a good bloke round here, huh?
He seems like a good guy.
I told you not to maunder on. We are going to Daedal Isle.
Daedal Isle. I think that their dynamic makes more sense when they are voicing it and not me. Just gonna throw that out there. Also, wait a minute, where are we? What is the space we are in? It looks familiar. Is this the door we tried to get into earlier? No, this is a... Oh! That's our room! That's where we've slept before, I think. Is this door also locked? Yeah. It's weird that they have these doors that are locked, but... Like, sometimes there's a door that is just, like, and not interactable at all. And then you have a one like this one down here that's definitely interactable, we just can't. Which raises the question of, well, I mean, at some point we're going to be able to, right? So how do we go about doing that? No clue whatsoever. Also, before we head out, is that a 15-foot light right there? It's a pretty tall one. Boo, no X on this one? Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, it's this island! With the big bug, and then we went into the middle, and then we fight a dinosaur here, if I'm not mistaken. We're nowhere near where we need to be, but there is a big monster here that's rare that we should probably go ahead and... a demonic crinoler. Yeah, that sounds like a good time to me. I forgot to give either Uni or Lance the 20+ TP boost item. That's unfortunate. That is one heck of a damage multiplier. I did not think we would defeat this thing, but I didn't think we'd get it this close either. I thought we were going to have plenty of room to comfortably go for another chain attack. I gotta stop! What am I still talking about these things for? Here, get up. Oh, glorious. Beautiful. Fantastic work all around, everyone. We really showed that big bug who's boss. Very proud of you all. Holy snot, that thing was loaded! Jeez! Oh, there's more there, huh? And where is there exactly? Is this a place we can get to? Oh, we gotta get past the purple goo. Yeah, we can't do that yet, I'm sorry. We've not figured that one out yet. I don't know what's wrong with the frame rate here, but it just got suddenly a bit glitchy. Like, maybe there's a bit too much going on? It's not bad. You know, it's not unplayable. It's just there's a definitive amount of... oh, okay, it kind of depends on where you look. If you look back over here, it kind of gets a little choppy, and then it smooths out. And then it gets choppy again, and then... Okay, it's staying choppy. Just want to let you know, this is in the game, this is not a part of the capture. It just looks like this. Why does Uni have a higher starting TP than Lands? What dictates that? I actually don't know. I have no idea what math happens to determine that. All I know is that she currently has a higher one, and therefore she'll be getting this special accessory. Also, I'm going to try to fix that issue I'm having with aggro. Reduce aggro generated from attacks by 65%. That was not equipped, and now it is. I enjoy exploring the world so much at this point. Now that we have seen the end credits roll, my approach to this game... Oh my gosh, it's these two. They're back at it again. My approach to the game has changed so much. There's no kind of drive to get to the end as fast as possible. The last few recording sessions, you know, and hopefully I'm editing these in such a way that they remain interesting and compelling, but the last couple of sessions, I've just kind of meandered around a lot, and I'm assuming a lot of it's getting cut, rightfully so, but I am happy to just wander around with the music, look at the world, fight things. I don't mind... Oh, there's something inside of there, isn't there? I don't even mind fighting things so much anymore. Before I was like, oh, no, I don't want to get into combat with you, I have things to do, but I'm at a point now where I'm like, oh, whatever, yeah. I'm in no rush. Maybe we'll even get involved in whatever this is. Godzilla versus, the flying one. Listen, I don't know my Godzilla lore all that well. Here's my concern. How many Nopon coins do we already have? Yeah, okay, we'll get involved. Hold on, we gotta run around a bit before it'll let me. There we go. Yeah. So the Warioed Darbus and the Shelp Taus. I don't know which is which. Give me some of those sweet Nopon coins. Oh yeah, we're fighting the dinosaur. Oh my gosh, he's doing his Godzilla breath. This thing, I'm going all the way out here. There we go. In order to just see what the heck I'm doing. Could we go out this far before? I don't remember being able to zoom out this far. I feel like, maybe it's just because we're in a fight with an actual giant. I feel like I am controlling an ant right now, though. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. I can't even see what's happening on the screen. Oh, that put him down. The problem is, I'm trying to... Okay, well, what is he doing right now? I can't even understand what's happening. Good gosh, well, that was well earned. Just from having to keep track of what was happening on the screen, I feel like I deserve some sort of a medal. Okay, we gotta spin some of those Nopon coins now, because we're pushing up against the limit, and I suppose we will move on to become a Royal Summoner, which I don't know actually how to play, but I mean, how hard can it be? I'm surprised how little of this place we actually explored when last we were here. What we need is right there, so I suppose we'll go ahead and grab it while we're in the area. I suppose everything here was pretty high leveled. I don't remember what level we were when we were here, but I'm assuming not that high a level.
Supposed to be here.
If she had information to pass us, it must have come from Monica. That ought to make it trustworthy.
Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder. We still haven't found a thing yet.
Doesn't seem to be anything here either.
Doesn't look like it's gonna turn up. How about we just give up and head back already? Oi, Gray, you listening? I said...
Wait. An ambush, eh?
Huh?
You finally made it, Gray.
And you are?
Looks like the info was good. We'll have a bit of your time if you don't mind.
Something tells me they're not interested in having a conversation. Something tells me they want to punch up. And buddy, have I got some punch up for you. Oh right, I'm using a different class. Well, that kind of worked out, I guess. So release elementals and side break is right here. And then up here we've got field fast charge and topple, which apparently takes forever to cast. Oh wow. Oh, well, they're all dead. We did good, team.
What just happened here?
They look vaguely like lost numbers.
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed to be our allies.
I suspect they're just an irritant. Sent here to slow me down.
But who'd want to slow you down? Are they part of that opposing faction you were banging on about?
So then, these
Thanks,
soldiers
Jen.
would have to be...
You've ruined my
They're
capture.
part of Monica's faction. No question. But even that's got its share of radicals like these guys. The ones that like to stir things up.
Stir up what, though? Nothing good, I guess.
Their ultimate objective is the eradication of Mobius. But they'll stop at nothing to achieve it. That's where the trouble starts. They see the key pieces aligned on the board. Even Ouroboros are now in play. Now all it would take is to wrench the command from Monica, and the entire city could be mobilized.
Could they really do that?
There are ways. Steal enough Levnesses from us, whittle away at Monica's support, and soon she'll be wide open. Hard to tell exactly how they'll make their move. But it seems they've decided the time is ripe.
Okay, and what's that got to do with slowing you down?
Unlike most city folk, I'm a lone wolf. Might be they didn't account for me in their calculations and just simplified the maths.
Since Gray's not usually in the city, they would have to get him where they want him, then restrict his movements.
Oh, right. Now I'm with you.
You see?
Hang on. One more thing. Doesn't that still seem weird? It was Rosanna that told us to come here, right?
That's right. And we were ambushed. That would suggest an information leak.
What do you want to do now?
Whoever goes up against me, they're getting crushed. That's all.
And what about Rosanna?
We're going back to the city. Come on, keep up.
Brew. The name is...
You weren't followed.
Uh-oh.
We've got enough decoys to keep them off our case, so I doubt they'd find us so easily.
Okay, so these are good guys.
Still, if we keep twiddling our thumbs, it's only a matter of time before they rumble us.
We've already sent men.
Well, that was unavoidable. He's Vandam's man through and through.
5 years we've
Wait.
been biding our time. Now that we have a chance, we can't let it pass us by.
Wait.
Yes, agreed. So why'd you jeopardize everything by stealing that thing?
Rosanna's...
If it hadn't been me that
No.
noticed first, our whole plan could have gone up in smoke.
Rosanna, no!
Well, maybe this wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been taking your sweet time with this thing.
Rosanna,
Calm down,
don't!
both of you. They'll never find this place. And even if they do realize something's amiss, I've got ways to keep Monica off the scent.
If you say so.
Getting her out of here will leave one fewer obstacle in the city. The only problem is Gray.
Some problem, though. He fought with Guernica on the front lines.
And his nose is as sharp as ever. Still, you can handle him, yeah?
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Well, that should earn us some time. I don't see any outstanding issues.
Rosanna's close to the core of the R&D team. And most importantly, she has Monica's ear. She'll use her non-combatant position if it's her neck on the line. Even if she has to betray her own husband. we'll be under more scrutiny than ever. So don't you dare do anything stupid.
Trust me, I won't. I wouldn't throw my back out for nothing.
If the others try to hinder our plans, we might have to actually use this thing. Best we put our plans in motion ASAP.
I am heartbroken. Please tell me that this is a misdirect. Please tell me that this is some sort of playing both sides.
Investigation comes later. First, back to the city.
Is she a triple agent even? Oh, this is breaking my heart. I thought Rosanna was one of the real ones, you know what I mean? Oh, hi there, Big Bird, how are you? Ooh, Fifth Pillar Remnant even. This is a thing from one of the other games. Not sure which one. Could be 1, could be 2. Eventually, it'll all be X, because as we all know, Ionios didn't cease to exist when the world split. It continued to exist in a time rupture, and became Mira. That's not true. That doesn't even make sense. I think we have to accept the fact that in no way is this game connected to X, no matter how hard I try to make it. It's just not gonna suddenly change and be that. Also, do I have to fight this guy to get to that thing back there? Because I'll do it. Even though he doesn't really seem interested in it. I'm with you, Senna. Let's shine bright like a diamond. I got a question, right? You see Senna here, doing her darndest to fight this monstrosity. What are they all doing back there? Why are they all back there? Why is it just me up here? I mean, it's not like the bird seems to care, but still. Can we actually still hit it from back here? Well, what am I doing back up there then? Why even bother when I can apparently just stand back here and have as much effect? So if you use Gray in a command, he multiplies your damage multiplier by 1.5 times, which means if you had a damage multiplier of 1,000%, and then you used him, you would get it up to 1,500, which is crazy. That's a crazy damage multiplier. The issue is he doesn't have enough TP to guarantee he's always going to be the one you get back, which means, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, and then you're going to pair that with that. Oh my, oh, we're overpowered, so it's not actually crazy XP gains, sadly. What I was going to say, though, is if we got him the plus 20 TP, we could basically guarantee we always get him back at the end of an order, which would make him a pretty overpowered hero to have for doing insane amounts of damage. We got a Saturni ring, which sounds like it could be useful. Can we actually change out his accessories? We can, actually, yeah. We can take his away from him if we wanted to. So if we search chronological, boosts attack by 40%. We're gonna favorite it because it's one of the special 7 rings or whatever. As is actually this one too, I think. Maybe not. I have no way of telling anymore. I might have to look up a list of their names so I can remember, but we're not going to equip that, I don't think. Monolith, listen, this is a beautiful game, but there's no excuse for whatever this is. Come on, look at this. I mean, look at it compared to the rock literally right next to it. That looks good. What is this? What is happening here? Did you get an intern to smear mud on this? What? Did you take a 100 by 100 pixel texture and scrape it across and bend it down the middle? What? I mean, aside from that, though, beautiful game, beautiful game. Love it. Absolutely fantastic. But that, like, come on. Dude, maybe while we're in the area, I mean, this is still something we're doing for the city folks, so we might as well run over here to Place of Heroes Past and have a look at whatever Romero and Joulietta wants us to do. I know, brancing and prancing ourselves right off the beaten path. This has nothing at all to do with our current mission objective, and I'm just as intrigued about all this drama between Gray and his lady love as anyone else. I want to know what her treachery's all about. Hopefully it's a double treachery, triple treachery even. But, you know, while we're in the area, if we can pop down there and get whatever it is Romero needs for his lady love as well. You know, if we're going to be watching one romance die, you know, maybe we can do something to at least spark a new one. Am I stuck here now? What are the odds I can slide down this thing successfully? Decent, surprisingly. decent. We've managed to not die. It's up ahead. I see it. There it is. And with it, my sweet Joulietta. All right, listen. This is a big hermit crab. It's taunting you. Bah! Just punch it. Romero! Og! Return the jeweled pebble to me now! Did he just get eaten? Ugh! Romero! Let's get this thing out of the way! I feel like if he can't even manage this, maybe he's not cut out for Joulietta. That's all I'm saying. Alright, all I'm saying is maybe this is an opportunity for us to prove our salt and get ourselves a lady love. You know what I mean? Also, can I just topple things without breaking them? Is that what I've learned? Because I constantly do the starfall at the top of every attack, because I forget that I need to start off with the side break, a glitter stream. But it always seems to topple them anyway. What is that about? Well done, everyone. We've defeated the giant hermit crab. And we've just sacked him across the face, apparently. But it's okay, it's healed him. Still standing? I'm fine, my friend, just taken unawares. Was looking very awares to Riku. Look, we got the jeweled pebble back. Oh! Now you can marry Joulietta. My gratitude's eternal to you all. I must get back to where my darling waits, and whisper in her ear the happy news, while she is asleep and does not realize I'm in the room with her, else she called the police again. Ah yes, why not? I'll take the chance as well to introduce you heroes to my love. She waits for me in the Machiba canteen. Or Machiba, a place that holds 1,000 memories. I beg of you, please come. Join me, my friends. Okay. This guy. Oh, his girl's gonna leave him for Lands or something, isn't she? Okay, I think what's actually happening is the amount of time it takes for Senna to cast Starfall. In that time, someone else is casting Break, and then we just come in with the topple afterward, which is fine. That works too. Teamwork is everything, right? Maybe just cut all that conversation out. So that's 237 TP. That's 1,540 damage. Percent damage. Obviously, we're about to kill this thing. But do we have enough time to really rack up a massive XP bonus? I don't think so. We'll see. I don't really know what determines the XP bonus. Does the damage multiplier stop going up at this point, and it's only XP multiplier? Wild.
Gray.
You're the guy who works with Monica.
There's something I wanted to pick your brains about.
Oh, Travis, are you about to tell us about the travesty, the treachery?
Has been trying to get outside.
I see.
She was stopped by the soldiers and turned back just like that, they say. Just for my own conscience, I went to check it with the R&D team, but they said she'd not come in that day.
Whoa, is she okay? What if she was forced into something by that lot who attacked us?
You were attacked?
It's nothing. Keep going.
Right, well, that's about it. It just seemed a bit fishy is all, which is why I wanted it noted.
What did Monica have to say?
About that. She actually took an away team and went out. Something about a request from Rosanna. Seemed urgent. I mean, I suppose it must have been to get the boss moving like that. I wonder what that's all about.
No clue. But I'll look into it.
Appreciate it, really, I do. Somehow I don't feel like sticking my neck out myself here.
You never do, man. You never do.
Do you know where Rosanna could be?
I haven't the faintest idea.
You seem real relaxed for someone whose partner's missing, pal.
She made Monica leave the city and tried to go outside herself too. That does feel rather odd. Furthermore, Rosanna should be aware of the dangers that await a non-combatant on the outside.
Right? And if there was something she needed from beyond, couldn't she have just asked Monica?
Well, you want to contribute or what?
Whatever the case may be, Rosanna's tough. She'll be fine.
Huh?
I don't know where she went. but I can think of a few people who might.
Well then, shall we try asking them? That might be the quickest way.
Who are we asking then?
Probably a lot of people. But maybe it's time to put everyone back in normal clothes? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do it in waves, right? There we go. So we got Noah and we got Lance back in their normal clothes. So now it's just Mio, Uni, and Tyon. And then we'll work our way through and we'll transition everybody back into wearing regular, normal amounts of clothing. We don't want to do it suddenly. It might be a shock to everyone's systems if just suddenly there's no bare skin in the cutscenes and you had to like go out and meet a woman. You know, none of us want to do that. We all know that's... Whew. I need to ask you something.
Friend mean about Rosanna?
That's right.
Rosanna apparently been busy lately. Drum not seen her for 3 days. Shame. Would have liked to spend more time tinkering with automation.
An automation?
That's right. Had to regulate setting on some automation.
Gray, did you know about this? I didn't. Haven't even heard. So this automation you regulated, where is it now?
Drum know it in hidey place, and not know any more than that.
You were working on an automation, but you didn't know where it was?
Drum told it question of trade secret. Had to walk to place with eyes covered. Drum think it was still in city, but maybe on very tippy edge.
Got it. That'll be all. Interesting. Are they gonna make us go have a conversation at a fire pit after we've collected all this information? And if so, will it be like every other fire pit conversation where I am forced to read the dialogue? Because my ability to read the dialogue ebbs and flows and wanes with sleepiness. Am I awake and alert and fresh to the screen? I might be pretty decent. Have I been here for 2.5 hours? Might not be so sharp. Might not get the words out right or in the correct order. Oh my. Now there's a face I haven't... Oh, that's... Oh my, now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. I have a question for you.
Well, that's unexpected. Tell me, what do you and I have to talk about?
Isn't Clara the one that we rescued because she was having the bends because of the elevation change or something? Do you know where Rosanna is?
Rosanna? No, I don't believe I do. She's not like the rest of us, that girl. We don't have very much in common.
What do you mean exactly?
Oh, you know, her way of thinking, it's not really compatible with ours. She's the kind of child who'll do anything to get her way, is little Rosanna.
Enough chit-chat. If you don't know anything, then we're done here.
Now, is that any way to treat your elders so callous, Gray?
Come off it. I'm old enough to be your brother. I wish you wouldn't waste my time.
Saucy as ever. All right, so listen here. I don't know where she is, but I can tell you a fascinating little tidbit. Rosanna happens to have some connections with my people.
You mean the Conservatives?
Being a doctor ought to make one impartial, but that rule isn't as reliable these days, so we've had to accept medicine from the girl at times. And at times, we've been known to feed her a few scraps of information.
I get the picture, that's enough.
I'll say again, Rosanna is a good girl, but she's also a girl who puts her ends far above considering her means. You have to keep a tight rein on those types, or you never know what they might get up to.
Interesting. She's mixed up with the Conservatives. She's been watching that Jordan Peterson, eh? You're gonna be voting for that Ronaldus Trumpus, as I hear he's called. I'd never heard him called that. I don't even know what that means. Who are we talking to? The doctor, the good doctor. Got a question for you.
Nice to see you too, Gray.
Rosanna's missing. Know anything?
Rosanna. Well, she hasn't been here, I can tell you that much.
Look, I know you've had dealings with her. Tell me what you know.
You trying to make a point of something? I just owed the girl a debt, that's all.
What kind of debt?
Oh, for the love of the founders. Fine, I'll tell you. Got a feeling you won't leave me alone until I do. I got in some trouble with the hardliners some 5 years ago, all right? Their leaders, Brew, gave me a real good thumping. But Rosanna stepped in and made the bastards leave me be. Anyway, since then, I've been greasing wheels for her a little, here and there.
I see.
Once, I even rustled up some medicine she said she needed. The hardliners again. Come to think of it, why was Rosanna even around that time? It's always kind of bothered me, to be honest. I don't know exactly what they've been planning, but they sure were about to wreak merry havoc on this place. I'm definitely grateful to Rosanna for that, if nothing else. But yeah, that's about the size of it. Do you know where the hardliners are? I could say I don't, but I doubt you'd listen. Go on then, I'll tell you. One place is on the edge of Rebelli Plaza. I don't know the exact location, but they like using that area a lot. Another's in the Great Sword Passage, although I have to say I'm not sure if the one's like a room or what. Other than that, I suppose there's Mashia Lookout, maybe? You could see across the whole city from there. As long as they can't make any big moves, I expect they'll be hiding. Understood. That's enough. I can imagine what you're going through, you know. But she is a stubborn one, that girl. You couldn't rein her in if you tried. Huh. I didn't ask for your opinion. I'm doing my best there with the voice. It's my best sort of deep rumbly. That means going to the campsite and making me read more, doesn't it? So be it. Let's sum up what we've learned. First, we know Rosanna tried to send Gray and Monica out of the city. And we heard she tried to leave it herself as well. But it seemed unexpected for Rosanna to try and go outside. It could have been a message of some kind. A message? A message to convey the fact that she didn't leave the city, for instance. So what, you think she was trying to tell Gray something? We can't discount the possibility. She may have already become involved in some difficulties at that juncture. Hey, those are hardliner guys that attacked us. You think they're connected? Their goal is to eradicate Mobius. I wouldn't put it past them to get city people involved. To my eyes, that's something to consider. Back up a sec. Rosanna has no way to fight, right? So why is she going against the hardliners? That's a good point. Additionally, she was also said to have connections to the Conservatives. Right, yeah, there is that. Of course, there might have personal friends who happen to fall on both sides. That wouldn't be so strange. But that fact does strike me as somewhat calculated, even mercenary. Gray, do you have anything you can tell us? I've forgotten how Gray sounds. I don't know how... That's it. I don't... Not how Gray actually sounds, how I've been doing him. Just for a moment, my brain flatlined there. I don't know how she got involved in all this, but Rosanna, she'll do whatever it takes. When she's set on something, there's no stopping that woman. If her connections to another faction can serve as a means to her end, there's no doubt in my mind she'll make use of them. I guess she did send us on that wild Medu's chase. Do we think she's in league with those hardliners, and that's why she tried to get us snuffed out? It's possible. Wouldn't put it past her. Well, then what the spark are we nattering on for here? Right. Perhaps we should start checking the places where the hardliners are rumored to hang out. Nice idea, but going by that doctor, I doubt they're all gonna be neatly cooped up in one place. Should we just go over them one by one then? That doesn't strike me as realistic. There's no telling when they might make their move. Speaking of which, I'm worried by the mention of an automation. Yeah, if those things get deployed inside the city, then we deal with those first. Oh, but we don't really know where they are. Let's see, the doctor gave us 3 suspected locations. True, annoyingly there are multiple possibilities for the location of their hideout. Well, let's start with whatever is most likely then, I guess? No need. The places the good doctor gave us were meant to pinpoint the hardliner stronghold, and the Nopon Drum provided a hint to the automation's location. Aha, gotcha! If we put those clues together... Exactly. We can discount the place overlooking the city, as well as the Rebelli Plaza area. Just an educated guess, but if I was going to hide an automation anywhere, it would be in the 3rd place. Then what are we waiting for? Let's get our asses over there! What is this 3rd place you speak of? And where might I locate it? Because I forgot already. Also, this is one heck of a loading screen.
What are we waiting on? Hello? Game? Oh, a cutscene.
How are we looking out there?
Monica's still gone, but Gray's back with Ouroboros, looks like.
That guy really doesn't know when to quit.
Still, if we can just disrupt the command chain, everything else should fall into place, right?
Finally, our toy will have its day.
Of course. It's high time we got to use this thing, and I couldn't think of a better opportunity.
Oh, yes. She turns out exactly as I'd hoped.
You're a sly one, aren't you? Getting people to accept you, then using them as you like.
I'm sorry. What?
Skilled technologists from R&D always have to be managed to a degree. We've watched you closely, and you've never leaked info about our actions to anyone.
You've helped us come this far. Regardless of the results, you've made your bed as our accomplice.
You're still not making any sense. You think the plan's going to fail?
I don't intend to let this opportunity pass me by. Whatever happens, I'll leave my mark on this city. I promise you that.
This is our chance to gain the upper hand in one fell swoop. No need to get gloomy.
Yes, that's exactly it.
We'll have Ouroboros in our hands, and we won't have to fight them. No more hiding, no more biding our time. No more taking anyone's crap. That stuff's for the birds.
Guernica, Monica, they're too soft by half.
We'll cause a disturbance in the city, then use the confusion to steal away all the Levnesses. Brilliant! With Monica gone, now's our window. We'll suppress the military and have them hand over the leadership.
Once we bend Ouroboros to our command, all we have to do is squish Mobius under our thumb.
You think they'll ally themselves with us? Even after we cause all this ruckus?
Ha! They're just a bunch of kids. They'll be putty in our hands.
Right. Yeah. Putty in our hands indeed.
Okay, well, nothing suspect about that whatsoever. This should be easy. Cadencia region. Oh, that's... Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Alright, yeah, we're back at the sword because I don't think that the game anticipated me to be doing this quest after the city moved, which is reasonable and explains why it's hidden out here. This is a great place for it. You leave the city, you go down the big elevator.
It's meant to be here somewhere. Looks like a whole load of nothing.
Well, this is where the doc said.
Wait. Here.
How did you know?
Too much effort to explain. Let's just go.
Are all old people this cranky? Beats me. Come on, let's just follow him.
As a man who is rapidly approaching his 30s, yes. Yes, we are. We are all that cranky, and we like it about ourselves. We're not changing, alright, Uni? Accept it, get used to it, maybe even learn to love it. Some people do. Some people love their cranky old people. I love a cranky old person.
Oh, you sniffed us out all the way out here. You're like a right proper hound.
Ha! You're right on the money there. He's Vandam's little doggy is what he is.
My theory is that Rosanna has not betrayed us.
Go wag your tail.
She is allied with the conservatives, and she's helping out the hardliners in an effort to...
No need.
In an effort to sabotage them.
You're not gonna let these clods make fun of you and have the last word?
Ouroboros are still just kids, and it shows. If they're your latest traveling companions, then how the mighty have fallen.
If you're here, I assume it's because you figured out our plan.
Looks like we'll have to get rough. Or are you gonna sit there like a good pooch and lick yourself?
Yeah, I'm not that flexible.
I love this man.
First, I'll kill you. You? I'll keep alive for now. Might still kill you later, if you don't tell me anything worthwhile.
Whoa. I knew we were gonna see action today. But this is more than I signed up for.
Yeah, doesn't spark around, does he?
Ouroboros are your only allies now. Rosanna is on our side. You still want to fight?
Of course. It is, after all, my job.
Loyal to a fault. That's a hound for you. But you can't protect the city with that wimpy attitude. Today, this hour, the city will be transformed. And the cause of peace demands a sacrifice.
Where was Rosanna even in that cutscene? I looked away for one moment, I'll be honest with you, because I was trying to find my drink. And it's possible that she was and I missed it. And also, because I was, like, getting a drink, I also was not paying attention to the plot whatsoever. So that it's possible that I missed... I'm the worst, aren't I? I'm the worst! I picked the worst times to, like, look away and do side objectives. Hydration is so important, though. Like, I can't even begin to stress the essentialness of staying hydrated during these long recording sessions, else the back of my throat gets dry, and then I can't speak good anymore, and then there's a lot of dialogue for me to read, and I mean, what do you expect me to do that with a dry throat? What do you expect me to do? Sound like Iroth the whole time? It's not a bad Iroth impersonation. I think I'm pretty good at that. Maybe that's why he hates me. He hates me because I could just be him if I wanted to. This guy is a little bit of what we call a bit of a chump in the industry. He's kind of pathetic, honestly. We've defeated him now. Just some pretty basic punches.
What?
I'm just as confused as you are. No, I'm not, because Rosanna is not a traitor.
You bitch! What did you do, Rosanna?
Oh, didn't I tell you? There's a power threshold.
Like a maximum?
Yes, dear.
It's an interesting system. Little Drum and I incorporated it.
So now you decide to turn on us. You'll wish you hadn't done this.
No. I haven't betrayed anyone, at any point. It seems to me it's completely
Jen, you gotta stay off the Super Mario Bros.
When you were all acting so fishy 5 years ago.
How on earth do you turn off those
It was
notifications?
me who broached the subject to you, when you roughed up the doctor back then. You don't remember? And the Conservative leader, Garrett, who put you in touch with him? Me again. We'd round up all the unsavories and toss the trash all at once. And now, your time's up. My dear husband doesn't like me staying out too long. So now my part in this is over.
Here we go.
Rosanna! Gray! You bastards!
I hope everyone's getting along.
I guess I can rest peacefully now. There was a bit of a genuine concern early on, but I think it's pretty safe to say that it was completely... Well, no, it wasn't unfounded. It was completely warranted, now that I think about it. But... Oh, hey, we actually managed to daze. I don't know who did that, but thank you. I liked Rosanna. I liked her dynamic with Gray. I didn't want that to be ruined, although it would have made for good drama, but what they decided to do instead was also good drama. I applaud you, Monolith Soft. I mean, obviously the game is just good as a whole. I was gonna say, you done good here, as if they haven't done good the whole time. This game is... It deserves Game of the Year. I don't know if this is gonna come out after the award show. I voted for it. I voted for it in a couple of different categories. I think Best RPG and Best Game of the Year. And hopefully it wins both. I've not played literally any of the other entries, but hopefully this one wins it all.
As if you could ever bring peace to the city,
Man, I could have sworn Rosanna was one of the bad guys.
Me too.
Even you thought so, right?
Why would I?
Those shady dealings for a start. They didn't set off any alarm bells for you.
Honey, do you realise people can't read your mind?
I told you not to throw your back out.
Not what I was talking about, but I'll bite. You really can't stop being reckless, can you?
We're all still alive. I don't think that counts as reckless. Now, Guernica. He's the one who was reckless. But then again, even his actions may well have borne fruit.
We're back to talking in riddles again.
The original idea was for me to stop the hardliners myself, without involving all of you in this. So I'm sorry. I'm sure it was quite a burden.
I don't get the thinking here. Surely you could have just asked Gray for help in the first place.
Our opposition would have noticed something was up. They'd never have lowered their guard like that. They thought they had me pegged as weak. That's what made it easy for them to bring me aboard. That's basically it.
How much did Monica know?
Oh, she knows me. When I needed her out of the city, she obliged without a single peep. Some things you have to say out loud, and others go without saying. You know how it is.
Nah, I really don't.
Well, then one day, you will.
Huh. One of those things, is it?
Yep. Better get used to it.
What?
The point of us old-timers is to keep you youngsters on the right path. If you trust us, you don't have to hurry so much to try and understand things.
Oh my! Someone's a chatterbox today.
Oh, for spark's sake, could you not? All this beating around the bush is driving me up the wall.
Why don't I translate for you? He's saying he wants to keep working with you for a long time to come.
See, that I can understand. Right back at you, Gray.
That was the best hero quest, Ascension quest, that I think we've had so far. Some of the other ones have been super short. Some of the other ones have been longer. The one with Teach was good. It was good. This one, though, it had the intrigue, the mystery. Hero class rank limit broken. The hero class rank limit has increased to 20. Okay, now watch this. Hey! Rank cap for this class is now lifted. Clap raiders. Why? Why? Why is it twice? Why is it in there twice? I don't get it. It's so weird. Anything else in this room? I mean, it doesn't appear like there is anything else in this room. That was an odd little addendum to the map.